this edition of Sports Card ASMR, we're going to open up this pack of 2025 Topps Allen and Ginter. It's always a fun ride to see what's inside. Some random celebrities, random farm tools. We'll check it out. But first, before we do that, we are going to crinkle this pack of cards. But before we even do that, I want to let you know that you are watching Sports Card ASMR, and I am the Sports Card Doctor. And I'm very happy that you are here today on the channel that combines sports card nostalgia and ASMR relaxation. If neither of those things are for you, sorry you found me. But if it is for you, I'm glad you're here. Please consider subscribing to the channel, liking us, leaving a comment, hyping the video up. Leave a super thanks if you want to help support the operations. If you have anything you want to send us to open, there is an address listed down below. And in fact, this pack came from a recent box sent to us from Ranger Donald. Alright, that's what we do here. Now, I do want to say this. We crinkled one of these recently, and there were some comments, and I appreciate the honesty in some of the comments, and I mean that. They weren't mean or aggressive comments. They were like, hey, the crinkle on this one didn't work for me tonight, man. That happens. But I was curious about that because I think this pack is kind of made to crinkle. But, so I apologize if this still doesn't work for some of you. You can skip to the pack opening. But let's crinkle and find out if we can find some relaxation from this, okay? Maybe I crinkled wrong. Maybe the crinkle problem was me. inside is more relaxing than that crinkle. hope some of you enjoyed that. And again, always appreciate the honest comments when they're nice and respectful and part of what we do here. This is my last Allen & Ginter pack, so if that wasn't relaxing, we're out. This is it. Hold on to your memories, kids. Alright. We're going to look for some autograph cards. There's some relic cards. And like I said, weird cards can be found inside, which are, it's always a fun journey. So let's dive on in. We'll do that. Oh, we got, what is that? Oh my gosh, this is all out of order now. Okay. We got Bert Campaneris, if you like early 70s defensive whiz shortstops who weighed about $135 and hit one home run over the course of 14 decades. This is your guy, but I do love Bert Campaneris. And he had a big World Series. And what was it, 72 or 73? A little guy named Babe Ruth. I don't know if you're familiar with his contributions to the game. You might have seen some newsreel footage of George Herman Ruth. That's kind of cool, pulling a Ruth. I like that. And we got Kat Dennings, all right? Here we go. We got Kat Dennings, celebrity, actor, Two Broke Girls, 40-year-old virgin is when she kind of first popped up on the scene, and just a great left fielder. Her WAR is something to be coveted there. So there you go. Kat Dennings. Clayton Kershaw, recently retired Dodger pitcher there. Postseason GOAT turned postseason hero. I do mean GOAT, not greatest of all time, but like was a GOAT in the postseason until he turned it around. And still pitching for the World Baseball Classic, right? There we go. Always had a weird beard, though. I wish it was more full at the top. Sorry about that, Clayton. We've got Abel, not Kane. Mick Abel. Okay. Apologize to Mick Abel. Not super familiar with his body of work. I did love his work in the Bible until he was taken out. Satchel Paige. This is a great card. Big fan of Satchel Paige. One of the great stories and characters of the game there. We got Salvador Perez. Wonderful power hitting catcher with Kansas City. It's a fun card there. I like the little watercolor background there. We got, this is Jackson Churio, right? Yeah, that's wonderful. Good smile. He's ready to play ball, kids. And look at this. We've got Julio Rodriguez. You can always see the sports card doctor in the reflection here. This is, I don't even know. What am I supposed to be super excited with this card? I think so. Special insert, maybe, yeah. Love this. Shiny parallel cards. But as always, since I am an old school collector, and I sometimes miss the cool things that are in the new packs, if this is something I should cheer for or just be, casually, calmly excited for, let me know in the comments below. I do love Julio Rodriguez. Is he a J-Rod? Do we call him J-Rod? Is that still a thing? F-Rod, A-Rod, little rods, I-Rod. There we go. Julio Rodriguez. Great player, too. Great player. All right, we got Kobe Bryant right there. And was that Randall? Oh, Mason Wynn, sorry. There we go. Oh, Phil Rizzuto. Holy cow. Got some great Yankees here. And we have got a championship series celebration for David Eckstein. Look at that. Husband of Ashley Eckstein, the voice of Ahsoka Tano in Star Wars, The Clone Wars, and World Series hero. Still, this is how revered he is where I live. In my other line of work, in my other career, one day Ashley Eckstein came into work to be interviewed for her work in Star Wars, but David came with his wife, and though we were all very excited for Ashley Eckstein because we're big fans of Ahsoka where I worked, we were more excited to see this World Series MVP. David Eckstein. Good job, you. Wicked Curves. Dwight Gooden. Love this card. This is a great looking card right here. And back to the top. So there you go. Always loved the Allen & Ginter cards. Always a fun adventure. So, just looking back at it, and I know this isn't a Babe Ruth worth a ton, but I like to pull in a Babe Ruth there. That's a funny pull there. Good stuff. Can hold on to a few of these, and definitely hold on to this card there. Let's see here. Gooden's curve headed for a batter's head, buckling the knees, then veered over the plate like a heat-seeking missile. Effective hooks are something called Uncle Charlie, but his teammates named it Lord Charles. His 276 strikeouts in 1984 set a modern era rookie record that surpassed Herb Score's prior mark by 31. There you go. Dwight Gooden taking us home here on another edition of Sports Card ASMR. We'll see you next time.